My name is Danny Gant. I'm a developmental coach for South Central Premier Soccer in New Haven, Connecticut. I'm here to bring up one of our clinicians today. But the first thing I'd like to let you know is that the NSCAA works every day to inspire coaches and ignite their passion for the game, so they will pass it on to their players and others in the soccer community. We fulfill that goal through our theme of learn, participate, belong, and the convention is where we celebrate that theme with our peers. Today's clinician, I'd like to bring up, his name is David Copeland Smith, and he's the director of Beast Mode Soccer, which, in my opinion, just the name of the club would draw just a tad of interest. The subject today is creating the self-reliant soccer player, and the girls that he's working with are from ODP Eastern PA. So can we bring him on with a loud round of applause, please?
Can you, okay, the mic's working. Thank you for coming out to our session today. I'm nervous, I don't do this. I usually only work with up to 4 players. So seeing all you guys there judging me on my 3/4 length pants is quite scary. Quick introduction, I'm Dave Copeland Smith. I work with Beast Mode Soccer. And what we do is one-on-one technical development training. So it's quite an intimate atmosphere of just trying to get an individual better, and hopefully that goes to you guys and makes your guys' job easier as team coaches. Today's session is called Creating the Self-Reliant Soccer Player. And I'm going to talk a lot about how we do that with different players that we work with. Right now on our client list, we have players as young as 7, right up through to Alex Morgan, Abby Wambach, Tobin, Kelly O'Hara, Landon Donovan, Omar Gonzalez, Stephen Ireland at Stoke. So we work with a real variety of players. And today's session is actually going to be one we wrote for Alex Morgan. And obviously we've got 10, 11 girls here today, so they'll be able to show you exactly what we're doing. Creating the self-reliant soccer player is something that I started to think about when Alex came to me and said, we need a trainer because we don't know what to do. We would love to work on our own, but we don't know exactly what to do. So that's when the idea flicked in my head. And we've created something called the Better Soccer Blueprint, which gives players the tool to what we call #OwnYourDevelopment. And again, it takes the onus away from you guys as coaches. If you know your kids are out working on their own stuff for an hour a day, you guys can focus on your tactics and stuff. If you like what we're doing today, you can go to our website, which is beastmodesoccer.com. If you put /NSCAA, you can download a month-long soccer blueprint, and there's 25 videos on there. It's very self-explanatory, and feel free to send that to every player that you work with. So I will get straight into it now. We have our players do most of the stuff, so I want every player to go and grab 4 cones and a size 5 ball. These are my assistants today. This is Heather Cook. She plays for the Filipino national team. And this is Olivia, who is actually one of my online development academy students, and she plays at Virginia ODP. So guys, let's get your cones, let's spread out. Let's use our space wisely so everybody can see what we're doing. And I want you guys to do a 3x3 yard grid. So just count 1, 2, 3, and make it look like a square. Let's use all your space, go down to the front. There we go, right there's good. And we are going to just take you through the warm-up. So you've got your box, Are you guys scared? Like, you're all back here. You can go forward if you want. No? Okay. Right, so for our warm-up, we're going to do this. Have you got a clock on your phone? 45 seconds. Okay, so we're going to do a 45-second little jog around, like so. Every time you hit a wall of the square, you change direction. Don't do what I'm doing. I want you to use both feet. Okay? 45 seconds, then we're going to do some free stretching. So every time you hit the wall, just a little change of direction. All we're trying to do is get your blood pumping. Okay? And play. I'll talk a lot whilst they're doing drills, mainly about the power of setting goals. We have every single player we work with set daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, and year-long goals. And we've had huge success with it because it puts a reliance on that player to really go out and work hard to achieve their individual goals. And let's stretch. We are going to start at the bottom of our body with an undercoached shin stretch. So you're going to balance out here. You're going to pull your toe up to your shin muscle. We're going to hold that for 8 seconds or whatever the recommended time is these days. And then push down like that. And let's pull up again. And push down. And switch feet. Pull up. And push down. Pull up. And push down. And 45 seconds again and play. Let's go. Let's pick up your speed a little bit now. Now we've got that initial out of the way. We should be going 60% speed. Would be great. And we'll stretch again. You can hear me still, right? Yeah. And let's do some calf stretches. And we'll step forward. And we're going to go straight into hamstrings. That hurts. And then slowly go to your right. And slowly go to your left. And come up, and we'll do our last 45 seconds. Now I want you to hit 70 or 80% speed. Obviously in a small square that's difficult, and play. Loads of little touches on the ball. Overuse your weak foot, which is obviously something we focus a lot on. Realistically, very few players in the world are going to have both feet as good as each other, but we set the goal of let's get our weaker foot as strong as we can, just by little things like this. And you'll see the next few drills really focus on both feet. And last stretch, we are going to do our quads. So what we're going to do is you're going to pull and then pull again. So we're going to do 2 pulls and relax it and go pull, pull, like that. And relax, pull, pull, like that. So your leg should end up behind your knee. Pull, pull. And then your other one. Pull, pull. Oh, that hurts. Pull, pull. Relax. Pull, pull. Okay, great job. Now, for the next part of our warm-up, we introduce a tennis ball. And inside that square, the girls will have to juggle a tennis ball for 2 minutes. And what you will notice that every player has a pen and a piece of paper. And what we like to do is get them to record exactly what they're doing. The psychological aspect of writing down the number that you want to beat every time is huge, rather than just memorizing it. If it's on paper, there's an element of guilt if you're not out training. I haven't beaten that today, why not? And I've actually had players getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, I'll look at my phone when I wake up at 6 a.m. and 4 in the morning they go, just beat 167. And that's class. That's when you know you're a champion. So guys, I want you to grab your tennis ball. Just put the size 5 over there. And for the next 2 minutes, You are going to juggle a tennis ball and play. Now, a lot of people will tell you just because you can juggle doesn't make you a good soccer player, which is very true. But I've never met a good soccer player that can't juggle. The tennis ball brings in all sorts of things. Eye-ball coordination, fast feet, the ability to learn how to weight the ball properly, because it's got such an unforgiving bounce. You really have to be light on your toes and learn exactly where to hit the ball. And you want to get it controlled. Players really vary in how well they do with this. I have one high school player who's going to go to Virginia and play next year, who can do over 2,500, and literally just as controlled as inside a little box. Sydney Leroux struggles to get past 10. So there's like a real thing there. And what I will say is that the one who gets 2,500 has ridiculous laser zoning ability just to get in a zone and not leave until she's beaten a record, which again it comes down to setting goals. So keep going with that. Did you time this?
No.
Awesome.
Your time.
What with my watch?
Well, you're timing the other one.
Right, we've got 45 seconds. So really go for it now. Be really gentle with the ball. You want to treat that ball like an egg. Okay? If the egg smashes, you don't eat. Well done. And when or if you do introduce the tennis balls to your session, at the beginning, they will hate it. But it's an addiction. And every player loves bringing the tennis ball out at the beginning of our sessions now. They pretend to loathe it, but really they love it, especially when they beat their records. Okay, well done. Let's put your tennis ball back into your bag and write down the highest number that you got. And then you've got a record. So next time you're juggling a tennis ball, you know your goal, what to beat. What did you guys get? What was the highest number?
24.
24. What a rock star. Look at you. What a rock star. Okay, now let's grab your size 5 and get straight back into your square. We're going to get straight on it again with 2 minutes again. And I warn you now, that ball is going to feel like a rock, so you've got to make sure that your ankles are locked. And play. Juggling. Sorry, my bad. My breakdown in communication. Sorry, juggle. And what I want you guys to do is, if you're really comfortable, start pushing yourself a little bit. So maybe do some low highs. Maybe do outside foot, inside foot. Be creative with it. But as you can see, it's 5 minutes into the session, and the A ball hasn't left their feet. And they're getting a lot of good, what I call progressive touches on that ball. And again, this is a goal thing. Like, let's see how many we can beat. What's our record, etc. You know, a lot of the national team girls will have battles with the tennis ball, and it gets very competitive about how many they can do, etc. Well done. There you go. Keep that foot flat. That's awesome. Touch. Well done. Try and keep your foot flat. So when you're doing that, keep it like here. So it's like a tabletop. You can do that, but it's going to come back to you. Okay? Okay, we've got 20 seconds left. And again, really go for it. Last 15 seconds, go all out. Try and do it beneath your knee. See how many you can get. And great job. Okay, so what we're going to do now is 2 cone drills, which are ingeniously titled because you need 2 cones. So girls, I want you to grab 2 cones of the same color, and we're going to move forward so everybody can see. Okay? We've picked 10 2-cone drills. Alex Morgan picked these out for us. These are her favorite 2-cone drills to do, and these are what I call technique trainers. They are static. We're not going at anyone, but it is basically a case of learning the technique your body-wise. And we've had phenomenal success with players who, whether they're having issues beating people in a 1v1 or their first touch, we've had really good success with, within a couple of weeks of doing these every day, they just feel a lot more confident on the ball. And again, I go back to the psychological aspect of it. If you know you're working really hard, you tend to be a little bit more confident when you can look around and think, all right, I've been working harder than you. And especially when you actually see it come into fruition on the field, you'll do like a little touch, go past a player, pass the ball off, and it's then you think, that was a 2-cone drill, awesome. So I'm gonna demo this. It's really simple. Okay, we're doing 100 touches of each one. Okay, the first one we're going to do, you're going to do it between your cones, and it's a pull-back push. So we're going to pull the ball back with our sole and push it forward with our laces. We're going to do 50 touches on your right foot. Now, I'm warning you guys, this is a little bit of a calf killer. So if your calf does start to hurt, just stretch it out, that's fine. Okay, so you're going to hop, pull it back, push it forward. Now, if you look at my body, it's over the ball. The tendency is to lean back. I want you guys to get over the ball so your weight's behind, like so. Each touch counts, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once you get to 50, switch feet and play. If you're not super comfortable straight away, just take the hop out. If you are comfortable, start pushing yourself. Like I said earlier, push yourself, hit the ball a little bit harder, so you have to get that control. So the speed of play of your feet is up to where the ball gets going. Well done. And to stop the ball from going sideways, make sure your ankle's locked. Toes pointing down, and you're going through the center of the ball with just the bottom part of your laces. And once you're done, you just let me know. So I'm not used to having so many players, because it's usually just me and one. Or tops 3. Okay, well done. Our next one is very similar, but we're going across the body. It's called side swipes. So we're going to go across like this. So we're doing an inside roll and an outside roll. And we're hopping. That's why I need a demo. Okay, so we're hopping across, and you're getting maximum touch on the ball. And you're going across like this, and again, my body's over. And if you look at my arms get involved for the weight distribution. Okay? And go. And again, 50 touches. Each touch counts. Take your time, and if you are really comfortable with it, really push yourself for speed. But don't keep the ball tight. I want the ball to go wide. There we go, awesome. Well done. Bring your arms down a little bit. You look like you're trying to take off. And, you know, with a lot of these movements, they're very basic, but they are the core elements of pretty much every 1v1 move that we teach. They're core elements of the next set of drills, which is called your first touch boxes. So it's really important, obviously, to keep doing this stuff, and that doesn't matter what level you play at. You know, you need 2 cones and a ball just to get 1,000 touches within 10 minutes. And again, good progressive touches. It's not just so static, because you can move the cones wider, you can make sure your body's shifting across with the ball, so you can make it as difficult as you want. Your next ones are called push bells. I'm going to move this because of that carpet. Okay, now we're going to start on the right-hand side, right about here. Your body's over the ball. A regular bell is like this. What I want you guys to do is manipulate the ball. Okay, so you're going to push, stop, push, stop, push, stop. Now watch what happens with my left foot. Okay, my left foot goes backward, so I need to adjust that. Okay, so we want your ball to slightly go forward, like that, and you're carrying the ball, okay, with your foot, so you're pushing it across. And again, 100 touches, play. And get your body over the ball, keep your arms down in a good position, and really manipulate that ball. Take your time with it. The one thing these aren't is a race. I just want you guys to get class touches on the ball, and you'll see in the next set of drills, this one plays quite a major part in it. I stole this off Iniesta, because he uses it just to glide through a couple of defenders. Okay, mistakes are good, guys. Mistakes mean you're working hard and you're pushing yourself and you're jumping outside of your comfort zone. So if you do make a mistake, well done. And again, once you finish your 100 touches, just let me know. There we go, awesome. Now we're going to do fake shot L turns. Now, one of the 1v1 moves that I preach to players is the fake shot, fake clearance, fake cross, fake pass, whatever it is, because nobody wants to get smashed in the face with a ball. Maybe a goalkeeper, and they're a different breed anyway, okay? And it is literally, if you look at who scored one the other day, I can't remember. It's so simple and underperformed in games. So we slot that in as much as we can. Okay, so a fake shot L turn. Just going to push the ball out. You're going to fake shot, pull it back behind your standing leg. Little outside touch, push forward. There's that dirty left foot again. It's awful. Touch, forward, fake shot, pull, touch, forward, fake shot. So you just want to use the 2 cones as a guideline. If you really want to get with it, once you're a little bit more confident, glance up before you do the fake shot, because the glance sells it, okay? So just pick anyone in the audience and stare at them, make them feel uncomfortable. Okay? And play. Awesome. And again, if you're a little bit too close, just move your cones forward so we're not bashing into anyone. Make sure we're glancing up. Yeah. I want someone in the audience to think that you're pinging a ball at them. Okay? So you look up. There you go, son. Ping. There you go. Slow it down a little bit on your right. Yeah, it's all about clean technique. I'm going to move you forward a touch, okay? Good. And I'm going to move you forward a touch as well, so that you're not so close. Awesome. Great job. Who are you pinging the ball at? Show me. Who are you pinging the ball at? There you go. All right. Well done. Great. Okay, let's move on to your next one. Next one is what I call the Ronaldo 9 pullback. The Brazilian Ronaldo was just obviously a monster. What he did a lot was pull it back and play it across himself, like so. So what we're going to do, guys, left foot starts on the right side. We pull it back with a hop, You see that hop? So that lines my body up so it's behind the ball, so I'm not spooning the ball off to the side. Like there, push it across, and then with the inside of the same foot, just pass it forward. So we go back, across, forward, back, across, forward. Once you get a little bit more confident, pick up your speed. Okay, if you don't understand it, let me know, and we'll walk through. Play. You guys are awesome. Go a little bit slower, it's not about speed. Yeah, to build your technique first, and then progressively, we'll get you quicker. Until you do it in a game. You nutmeg someone, go on and score, you're a hero. Well done. And as I said, push yourself for speed a little bit, guys. Yeah. So just imagine yourself in a game. And all of these drills will be available on that web page that I told you about. It's beastmodesoccer.com/NSCAA. And I'll upload them today. So you guys can just email them to your players and see what happens. It's a month-long program that you've got to download. And if you coach a team of 20, maybe 3 or 4 will do it. But it's a domino effect, okay? Once the other players see those players getting better, they're gonna wanna know why. And then it's keep up with the Joneses. Okay, that's what we don't wanna do. We wanna ignite players. Okay, and I guarantee you get at least 3 or 4 of your players who will just crave for this stuff. Okay, next one is my favorite. It's a bell rip or a roll. So we're gonna start on the right side again. Body's over the ball. Bell, rip it all the way across. Bell, rip it all the way across. And again, once you get a little bit more confident, glance up every couple of touches. Keep your body over the ball. And I want you to shift your body. What a lot of people do, tendency is to do this and just stay inside. I want you to get used to shifting your body all the way across. So we're going quite wide with it. So again, if you're a little bit too close, I'm going to move you forward, okay? If you're a little bit too close, just move yourself forward and play. So bell, rip, roll. This is a slightly easier one, but I love to coach the use of the sole of the foot. Biggest part of the foot, and it's easier to manipulate the ball with, especially in your 1v1 situations. Well done, you've done that before. Go a little bit wider. A little bit wider. So on that side, make sure you're outside of the cones. Picking on you. There you go. And then make sure you're going across. So you can take your foot off it. Yeah. So you can go bell, rip it across, and then just follow the ball like that. Okay. Right. Last few touches. Go super fast. Push yourself. Really rip that ball. Defender's coming to get you. Rip it away from them. There you go. Good job. Okay. So we're going to move on to another calf killer. Really super simple. Probably should have put this one up first. Okay. You're going to hop. You're going to go inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. Like that. But you're going to do 25 touches. And the difficult thing is keeping it out in front of you whilst glancing up at people. Yeah. And getting your body over the ball. Okay. So 25, 25, 25, 25 will save your calves. And go. Well done. And as I said earlier, these are great for building the weaker foot. We don't like to call it a weaker foot. We like to call it the undertrained foot. And again, we want you to get comfortable using your weaker foot. Well, with me, it's obviously my left, so I want to get myself comfortable enough if I'm bombing down the left wing to not have that urge to cut back and use my right foot. We want our players confident enough to cross, shoot, make a good pass, have a good touch with their weaker foot, undertrained foot. Good job, guys. Anybody's calves hurting? No? You're all little warriors. Okay. We've only got, we're going to do 2 more of these and then move on to our box set drills. These are a little bit more complicated. These are called X pulls. And again, it introduces the outside foot roll to you. So I want you to go a little bit wider with your cones now. And with your left foot, you're going to push the ball forward. With your right foot, you're going to pull it back into the path of your right foot. So you do left foot, right foot, right foot. And I'm basically drawing an X on the ground. Okay? So left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. And again, keep your body over the ball. Glance up every couple of touches, like so. Sorry. There you go. And it will feel awkward at first. And that's good, because that means you're learning something. So forward with your left here, and back with your right. So come and try and trip you up. Put your right foot on top, and then that's your left foot. Oh, you are nervous. You're worse than me. Right foot goes back, then right foot goes forward, left foot goes back. Left foot goes forward, right foot goes back, right foot goes forward. There we go. Perfect. Well done. And again, what we do, everything we do is written down. So once we finish the next one, I'll have the girls run over for a minute, write everything down. Which ones did I struggle with? Which ones did I do well? How quick did I go? Could I go quicker? Stuff like that. So that these girls have got something to refer back to. So the next time they want to train on their own, which is hopefully tomorrow, they can look at something. Okay. Last one. Okay. So our last one is it's called, I'm not very good with names, so I just kind of name them at what you do. So you're going to body over the ball again, and we're going to go bell, bell, outside touch, rip it back to the opposite foot. Bell, bell, outside touch, rip back, bell, bell, outside touch, rip back, bell, bell, outside touch, rip back. Now we call that a rip back and not a roll, because we're using the front third of our foot, and we're hopping back again. Okay? Outside touch, rip it back. And again, glance up, every couple of touches that you get a chance. You can put a fake shot in if you want, after the outside touch, and play. This is quite complicated, so if you don't get it, let me know. That's awesome, well done. Rip it back with the sole. So as you go out, you use the bottom of your foot there. Yeah, keep going. Outside touch, now put your sole on top of the foot. Other one, right foot, left foot, yeah. Rip it back. Then outside touch, rip it back with your right foot. There we go, golden. Push yourself for speed, you've got it down. Go quicker, yeah. Once you've got the movements down, go quicker, push yourself. I want to see you making mistakes. Yeah, and once you've got your speed down, go wider. Really force your body, force it to learn these. Yeah, no one learns anything in the comfort zone. Well done. Right, last 10 seconds. Go really fast and really wide. So push it a little bit further outside, and then hop back as well. Okay, well done. Right, guys, so let's go over to your paper, write everything down whilst we're setting up the next drills, okay? Write down which ones you struggled with, which ones you liked, which ones you loathed. We'll start with a square, so 5 squares, and then we'll add to it as the progression goes on. Sound good? So the next set of drills are called first touch box drills. And it's more of a progressive touch with the ball on the move rather than just setting the ball down. Kristen Press loves these because she's a forward. And she always requests them because she says it mimics the ball in the final third. And you'll see with the third set of cones, it really is an overload situation. So you're putting the players under pressure to have quick feet. We call it first defender, second defender, third defender. And they have to think, because they've got to think of the moves we're forcing on them to do. So it's quite a good one. Right, let's get, we got 4 squares? 5 squares. Yeah? How you guys doing? Yeah? I need some water, man. I'm talking like they can't hear me, but they can. Okay. All right, let's jump out. So you guys are going to grab a stack of cones and you're going to set them out like so. You're going to be about 10 yards away from your partner. So pick a partner. Okay. I'm going to set out your first box for you. Okay, you're going to set it out. It's kind of like 3 yards by 3 yards. So this is your box. That's a bit big. Be realistic. Yeah, so there's your first box. And your partner is going to have one 10 yards away over there. Can I have 4 blue? Cheers. Thank you. Okay. So your partner's got one about 10 yards away. That's about 10 yards, isn't it? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. And this is your first phase of the box drills. Okay, so everybody's got, you two can come here. We just need 1 ball. Okay, everybody else set up your boxes exactly like this, about 4 yards away. So we just go boom, 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 like a production line. Oh, they're special, they get yellow. Do you want yellow or green? All right, there you go. Okay, so I'm going to use you guys as an example whilst everyone else is setting out. Okay, oh, I've put you a terrible box here. We've got 5 movements that we use with these drills, and it's control movements. So what's your name? Abby? So Abby's going to pass me the ball. I'm about 2 yards away from the box, which I'm calling our first defender. Pass the ball, Abby. And for the first one, I'm going to use my left foot, inside of my left foot to come across. When I reach this cone, I'm going to explode forward with my right foot. I'm then going to centralize myself. And you're going to be, again, about 1.5 yards, 2 yards. And then you're going to do the same thing. But we're going to go inside of your foot, Abby, and go across your body. Okay, you're taking my progressions away from me. There we go, perfect. Okay, now that second touch, we want to be explosive. We want you to take it away from that first defender. So everyone to start with, we're going to do right foot. We're going to come across, explode with your left foot, then centralize yourself and play a good pass in. For this, because it's the first time we've done this, I want you guys to put quite a slow pass in so we can just get the technique down. Let's get rid of these. We know what we're doing? Yeah, golden. And play. And we're going to do 3 on each foot. So you're going to receive the ball and you're going to come across your body. And freeze a second. So everybody starts behind your square. So if you're on this side, come here. Yeah, if you're on that side, go about 1.5 yards behind your square. So take a few steps back. First one, if I'm controlling with my left, I'm going right. So the left foot goes right, second touch goes forward. If I'm controlling with my right goes left, explode forward. Okay? So I saw a lot of you guys doing this. We are doing that, but not yet. Okay? So if I'm passing the ball in, we're going to go across, explode forward. Now really, you're going to centralize yourself afterwards, and then just play me a good ball. You did me then, hospital ball. Try it again. Okay, come across, explode forward, centralize. There you go. So you want to go there, forward. After you get past the square, you centralize, then play that ball in. Forward, come across. Oh, you're under pressure now. Oh, I can see you getting red. Do it again. Forward, centralize. There we go, golden. You can pass a ball in harder than that. Okay, and play. So what we want you guys to do is have that first touch going slightly forward. Okay, and the tendency with poor technique players is they'll close their body off because they know they're going to, say, the left, so they'll close. So what we've tried to do, or what we do, is make sure that chest is facing forward as they receive the ball, so they have a full peripheral vision of the field, so they know where they're going. And that ball goes slightly forward because the body weight's behind the ball. And your second touch, make sure you centralize afterwards, so it's a better pass. Okay, so the second touch is also very, very important because we're trying to teach that explosive movement. So you want to activate your calves on that second touch, so you really do explode down. There you go. Now explode, explode. Good. All right, if you're going this way across, you want to use your left foot there, yeah? So it's a natural thing. So go right, then right foot forward. There we go. Excellent. So once we've done 3, let's stop there. We're going to use the outside of our foot. I'm going to move you guys. Do you want to pick your cones up? We're going to come down here. Second one is using the outside of your foot. Now, what I spoke to these guys earlier about, can I play with the ball? Yeah, what we want to, again, avoid is this. Okay, so there's no body weight behind the ball. You just basically sticking your foot out. You know what you want to do, but the chance is if that's a ball that's being pinged in, it's just going to spin off your foot. So what we've learned to teach is a quarter lunge. A full lunge is that. Not a bad lunge, 36. A quarter lunge is this. So your body weight is fully behind the ball. So pass the ball in, pressure's on. Yeah, there. So my body weight is behind. So as I take that touch, it's bang in front of me, okay? Then again, let's focus on that. And second touch is explosive. So as you're going away here, you should feel that burn in your calf. If you all flex your calves like that, you can feel it burn. And that's what I mean by explosive. And you push off and you get away. I don't care if you end up in the middle. Yeah, if you explode and you end up all the way this close to the other player, that's all right, that's really explosive. You just got to get back quick enough, okay? And play. Outside of the foot, quarter lunge. Awesome, look at that, that's class. Well done. Centralize yourself so you give her a better pass. So afterwards, just come in the middle, okay? Well done. And obviously with this one, make sure your ankle's locked, big toes pointing down, body weight's behind the ball. Very good. Guys, don't forget to centralize afterwards. So you're taking a third touch in the middle so you can play an easier pass for your teammate. We're going to skip round 2 and go to that.
The triangle?
No, we'll do third progression instead of second progression. That's awesome. And again, once you've got to 3, just let me know and say, Dave, we've had enough of this. Right. Okay. Now, the third one is the one that everyone was doing at the beginning, when you open up your body. But because we like to overload and we like to make players think and make them be creative, and we're not creating robots, we want you to be good players. As the ball comes in this time, what's your name? What? Catherine. Got to be louder than that, son. Okay, as the ball's coming in, as it goes through your square, I want you to step to your left. So you step to your left, and then you're going to whip your body around, open up, and use the inside of the opposite foot, and then centralize again to play a nice pass in. So step, there we go. So it's just a little shoulder drop. It's boom, boom. Okay? Again, extremely effective. And play. Do 3 on each foot, and let me know. Now really try to focus on that little fake. It's called a fake because it's like a magician. You're trying to fake someone out. Fake. You faked the way you went. So fake left, just remember, fake left, go right, fake right, go left. Right, so fake, there you go. Now I want you to try and open up your body, so you're using the instep, okay? So you're just going to use the inside of your foot. It's difficult, it's hard body movement, But again, that's why we want you to do it, so there you go, so you get used to it, okay? Okay, there's 3 progressions to this. We're actually going to jump in after the next movements to the 3rd progression because we're running short of time a little bit. So we'll just jump straight into the 3rd progression in about 3 minutes. Okay, 4th move is an inside roll. That's the ball. So what I want you to go for is receiving the ball with an inside roll. Now, that's really difficult if you're getting past a really solid ball. So if you are struggling, control it, then rip it away. Okay? But if it's a soft ball, I want you to focus, boom, rip the ball away from this defender, then explode forward, touch, easy pass. There you go, beautiful. 2-inch rule comes into effect. If you start your foot 2 inches or more off the ground, there is a chance your foot will ghost that ball and it will fly underneath you. So no more than 2 inches. Okay, play. There you go, great example, thank you. She did that on purpose. I'll pay you later. Excellent. And again, guys, let's focus on that first touch going forward. Okay, we don't want to close our body off. We want to open up our body so that we can see the entire field. Okay, and then you maybe see the defender coming toward you. All right, tough ball to get that one, wasn't it? Okay, and then last move of the series of 5 is an outside foot roll. For those of you who follow women's soccer, it's like Tobin Heath uses it every single game, and she's just so confident when she's using it. And I teach players that when you get the ball and you just rip it open like that and take the ball forward, you're literally breathing confidence. David Beckham was known for it as well. So with this one, you're going to play a softer pass in. Okay, so the ball comes in, you're there, you start there, rip it there, look up, centralise. Look at that, you even get a left foot pass from me today. And play. There you go. And again, make sure that your chest is facing forward so that the ball goes forward. If your chest closes, the ball goes behind you, and we want you to have progressive attacking touches with these drills, okay? Good. And again, if your partner plays in a little bit of a ping, you can take a touch. That's fine in these drills. Okay, and freeze there. So as I said, what we're going to do is get straight into the 3rd progression, which is your 3rd defender. So if we can get those cones set out. Okay, and this is basically your overload. Now, you guys can do anything you want with this. You can go on to 27 progressions. It doesn't matter. It's all about overloading the player's mind and making them think and play at the same time. So as you can see, we're going cone overload right now. That's golden, you're fine. Okay, so this time, we do the same 5 movements, but we receive with our left foot, we come across, the second explosive touch, a second defender's come in. So you do an Iniesta little push bell around there, 3rd defender's come in, so we're going to do a rip across your body there, and then you're already centralized. Okay, now, I can see these faces and they're like, what? And that's actually what we want, okay? Because we want players to have to think about it. And again, I'll always say mistakes are good because they show that you're thinking outside of your comfort zone. So we repeat the same 5. We're only going to do 1 on each foot, okay? Because we're a bit pushed for time. So as I said, we're going to go there. You're going to go forward. You're going to do that little Iniesta bell from the 2 cone drills. Then we're going to rip it across your body. You've just beaten 3 players. You've looked up and you've passed the ball off to your teammate. Okay? If your cones are set, you can go. Go. There you go. Iniesta. Rip it. Don't forget, we're receiving the ball. With the inside of our foot, we're coming across our body. Yeah, absolutely. Who's your partner? Where's your partner at? Can you go over there? Yeah, you're fine. You got a new partner? Okay. Your next one, we receive with the outside of our foot. So I want you to drop back a little bit this time. Pass the ball. I want you to drop back. So as you receive, you're there. You've pushed it out. You've gone forward. This is a little bell here. Boom, 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 boom. You looked up. So now that you're used to the movements, is when we start to push yourself for speed. Okay? And that's what we call overload, because this is difficult. Yeah? Every player that I work with struggles with this. Landon Donovan did this last week and looked at me like I was crazy. But after about 10 minutes, he got it. And he's like, ah, now I get it. Play. Excellent. Remember that quarter lunge. Good technique. Get your body weight behind that ball. There you go. Good. You're making a mistake. I like it. Yeah? So then we fix that mistake. I've got you. Yeah? So we fix it. So we go a little bit lighter on the explosion. What kind of pass was that? There we go. Okay, and now we're going to receive with that little fake. If you're faking left, you're opening up and going right with the inside of your foot. Okay, go on. Okay, so there, boom, open there, little explosion, whoop. God, you guys are a bit close together, aren't you? Yeah, that's good. You're good there. You're just putting yourself under more pressure. I like it. Play. Do one of them. Do one of them, eh?
Triangle?
Yeah, I'll do one of them. Yeah, we've got loads of time now. Good. Excellent. So again, the progressive first touch as opposed to just killing the ball dead. Teaches your players keep their eyes open for little pockets of space. And if a second defender or a third defender does come in, we're teaching them how to deal with that danger by teaching them that fast feet in an overload situation is all right if you relax and you know what you're doing. Great job. Okay, and now we're going to receive with a roll. Now we're going to get roll-tastic. Okay, every move now on this one is a roll. So we receive with a roll. We go forward, we do another roll. Go forward, we do another roll. Okay, so we're going soul, we're using the soul of all of these. Okay, and play. Well done. And again, what we'll do with players who do this stuff on their own, if they don't have a buddy, all you need is a wall. Okay, a wall and a few cones. You don't even need cones. Socks will do. And just encourage it. What I will say is never use the word homework because I don't know about you, but I hated homework when I was a kid. I just wanted to get out and play football. So, you know, we encourage you to just be honest with the player. You know, if you want to be a world-class piano player, you don't practice piano for 3 hours a week. Yeah, you'll be a very, very mediocre pianist if you do 3 hours a week. And it's the same with soccer. If you do 3 hours a week, you'll be okay. You might even play college, okay? But if you put an hour every day because you love it, then you've got a chance to reach your goals. Grab that one. Yeah, you've got a chance to reach your goals. And that's what Own Your Development is all about. And we also use the hashtag Champions Do More, which we got from the New Zealand All Blacks. And that basically sums our whole company up. Is champions do more because they do in any aspect of life. Yeah, if you've reached the top, it's because you've done more than everyone else. You've cared more and you just love it. Okay, your last one with this is your outside foot roll. It's that little Tobin Heath one. So you're going to receive with that outside roll, push forward there, Iniesta bells back there, and your regular rolls back there. Okay, so outside roll, Iniesta, regular bell, and play. Let's push yourself for speed. This is the last one of these we're doing. So push yourself, see how much we've done today. See if your touch has improved a little bit. All right, well done. So you can see, like, you know, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cones. That's all you need. We've got a few more progressions of this, but we can't do them because of time. But again, I'll put them on that web page, and you guys can see them there. Okay, girls. What I want you to do is pick up all of the cones, bring it back, write down on your sheet of paper what you did well, what you struggled with, and we'll set up the final exercises we're doing today. Okay, it's the triangle one that I showed you earlier. You guys are doing great. If I'm getting water, you can get water. How you doing? You good? Yeah. Okay, now this last game was actually taught to me by one of the players that I train, called Nicky Washington. And it's a little triangle. The first one, which we're going to do, we don't have time to do the other one, is a first touch exercise. I just want to say thank you to Randy Simmons, by the way, who helped me so much in preparing for this session, because I was really nervous, and she really helped me out. Thank you, Randy. Okay, so again, in pairs, grab 3 cones and go and find a space. Now, we don't want you like you were before when you're all like close to each other. Let's really spread out, okay, and use our space. And again, this game focuses on that more of a progressive touch rather than just killing it. And it's a little bit of an overload one because you have to think very quickly where the ball's coming from. Okay, we good? Guys, spread. Come over. Okay, so what we'll do, I'll grab Heather and we'll just do a demo. Oh, I know I can beat you. Okay, so we'll do a really quick demo. Okay, little triangle like this.
I'll be the mistake.
So the pass has to break 2 lines of a triangle. Now when Heather receives, she cannot come through the last line that it came through, if that makes sense. So the ball comes there. So Heather's touch is they've either got to take it to the left or the right. So mine's got to go the other way. And again, so she's gone there. That would be my point because you're at a cone. Okay, so there we've got 2 touches. So obviously I'm looking at her body position, I'm looking at her body language, where's the ball going, where are her hips facing, so I can make adjustments to myself so I can get wide or left. You guys ready to go? Yeah? And play. That's my point. Okay, and it is competitive. You've got 2 touches. Okay? So if you want to get really competitive on each other, how many touches do you want? Tina, 10 touch? Just playing. Go there. You've got 2 touches. So your first touch has to take you there or there. There we go. And then play it through there. So I'm going to go this way. And guys, what I want you to do is use all of the touches that we just did. Outside foot, inside roll, outside roll. Okay? 2 touches. I'm seeing a lot of 3 touches. Eastern Pennsylvania ODP. Like to cheat. Okay, I've got you. Go. There you go. Well done. And I want you to keep score now. Now we know what we're doing. We're going to keep score. So those touches, obviously, they're tiny little 1v1 drill. So easy. But it gives a lot in terms of game development because they're forced to look for your space. They're forced to look at a player's body. Where's she going? What's she going to do? Again, it gets super competitive with certain players and they start pinging at each other. And that's when the fun starts. You know, when you've got 2 players who are just absolutely cracking the ball at each other, that's when you see real development. Guys, you can start hitting it a little bit harder now. There you go. You guys have got it down. You got it locked in, right? There you go. A little bit harder. Make it work. Stop being so nice. There we go, make her work. That's what I want, yeah? Yeah, and you gave it back to her, exactly. Okay, and just rotate to your right, so you've got a new partner. This is the last minute of the exercise, and then we're going to cool you down. And play. So you should have a different partner. Well done. And again, really start testing each other with your touch now. Start hitting it a little bit harder at her, okay? And if you're receiving and the ball's coming at you hard, just relax. Don't change your technique. Still going to do the same thing. Really light on the ball. Pushing it into space. Eyes open. There we go. Outside roll. I love it. Well done. That's your point there. She hit the count. Okay, guys. Well done. Guys, go down and write who won the most, and then come out and we'll stretch. So that's our Beast Mode Soccer session. As I said, if you go to beastmodesoccer.com/NSCAA, you can get an immediate download of our Better Soccer Blueprint, and feel free to send it to as many players as you want. What we're trying to do is make your life easier, okay? If you've got a team of players and you know they're working on their own for an hour every day, then you guys can start thinking ahead of time and tactics and everything like that. And again, we'll just go back to the psychological aspect. If you can put this, it's a relentless pursuit of excellence. If you can ingrain that into your teams, then you're going to be a worldie coach, because they're just going to make you look superb. Okay, thank you very much for coming out. Appreciate it.